Esteban Rangel had been serving as a councilman and had been working for the school district concurrently. At one point, he was receiving payment from both governmental entities. It was permitted at the beginning, but that changed when his responsibilities changed too. When Esteban Rangel took office, he was working in the school district. The city office and the school district are both considered a body of government. This is important to note because according to state law, no one can gather two checks from separate governmental entities. However, as City Attorney Rodolfo explains, there are exceptions.
At the time, the job that he had at the school district he worked for when he became a council member allowed him to be paid as a council member as well. So there's exceptions to that prohibition, and they applied in that case, and so he was able to collect two paychecks.
Having teacher-related duties allowed him to receive both paychecks. However, Rangel changed jobs to an administrative role. That's when payments should have stopped, but the city was not notified of this change.
At the time we learned about it, we stopped paying him right away, but it had already accumulated to some degree, and so we began deducting from his by agreement. He agreed to do this. We began deducting from his salary as a council member to pay the money back.
About $14,000 had been paid to Rangel during that overlap. In October of 2014, he signed an agreement to reimburse the city. As a council member, he received a salary and a stipend of about $300 to cover expenses. After the agreement, he only received the stipend, but it went directly to cover his debt. When he stepped down from his position as city councilman to run for county office, his debt stood at about $9,000. After a payment from a lump sum, the current debt is now about $8,207.62. The city has given him 30 days to pay from the time they sent the collection letter on June 8th. We reached out to Esteban Rangel for comment, but none was provided at the time. For KGNS, I'm Valerie Gonzalez.